Too raw.
What is happening? What is going on? What's the deal, man? You know what it is, man. You here, you seen Cheeto run down on screen. That means it's State of the Nation time, man. What's going on with everybody, man?
What up? What up? What up?
My guy Cheeto, what's the deal, man? It's been a minute since we did a State of the Nation, since I seen you on the screen, man. What's going on?
I felt like I took a vacation, huh?
Nah, real talk, man. Real talk. Mine is coming soon. Don't worry about it. I'm about to be on the same time.
Hey, you do that, dog. You do that.
I'm about to be on the same time, man. But how you been, brother, man? What's going down?
I'm good, dog. I'm not gonna lie. The little weekend trip to the beach, Rosarito, was fun. Got me re-energized, ready to go back in, come back, start doing this content, these shows, get ready for the season, catching up on the shows. Yeah, man.
No, for real, man. I mean, it's about that time, man. Luckily, we just got the news today from Tashawn Reed, so I guess that's going to be perfect segue to talk about when training camp will be. But
I saw
before we get into all that, man, before we get into the news, anything we want to talk about today, man, you know what we got to do. And if you could be so kind, Cheeto, you want to tap in with the chat today, man, and show some love to the people that's already tapping in with us today, man.
Yeah, for sure. Salute to our boy Robert Bania. What's good, big dog? What's going on? What's going on, Raider Nation for life? What's up, big dog? Huey P in the house. What up, Huey? Welcome, brother. Our brother Jay.
What up, big dog? What up, man? What up?
Salute, fam. What's going on? Our boy Sacktown Raider Mike. What's going on, big dog?
Yes, sir. What up, bro?
What's going on, Chewy NFL News and Podcast?
What's happening, big dog? What's happening?
Ardell back into business. We need a winning season. Hell yeah, we do, Ardell. Oh yeah, we do, bro. You right.
That's a fact.
And then of course my boy Israel. What's going on, Israel? Welcome to the show, big dog.
What's happening, family? What's going on, man? Appreciate everybody for tapping in. Appreciate everybody for tuning in today. As you know, usually today, man, 5 p.m. Usually it's just solo rundown at 5 p.m. on Wednesdays. But today I said, man, my boy Cheeto wanted to do a State of the Nation this week. Might as well mix it up, man. We might as well go ahead.
Yeah, perfect too.
Yeah,
I wouldn't have been
time.
I would have missed it.
See, look at that, bro. So we on and popping, man. It's perfect. It's perfect. Y'all still got connection tonight or what?
Yeah, we got the connections tonight. We're gonna go on at 7, bro, for sure.
Okay, so it's perfect, man. It's perfect. We on at 5. My boy get a nice little rest before he got to go on, man. I'm done, thankfully, man. Before we get into it, happy Juneteenth to all my people, man. I'm off work tomorrow. I'm feeling good.
Me too. I was gonna ask you. Yeah.
Oh hell yeah. Hey, I would have rioted. I would have sued for racial discrimination if I didn't get Juneteenth. I ain't gonna cap, bro.
No lie. I think that's how we ended up with the day. It just started last year.
I'm telling you right now. Look, hey, my one half already has Cinco de Mayo. You feel what I'm saying? My half already. I celebrated half. I need my Juneteenth for my other half. You feel what I'm saying? Fuck all that. What's funny is people will look at that joke and watch this and not know exactly what I'm talking about at all.
Oh man, I know exactly what you mean.
It's okay. Either way it goes, man. Appreciate everybody for tapping in, bro. As you know, man, usually what we do here, State of the Nation, bro, this is usually where we maybe tap in with some of the rumors, some of the things that may be swirling around the nation, right? That people may be talking about as a nation, or whatever the case, man. This is a show for us to have fun. You feel what I'm saying? This is a show for us to have fun, chill out, man. Talk about some things. It's not as serious today, right? Like we try not to be super serious on State of the Nation, man.
Pressure today, good.
Yeah. Oh, we already got the back pedals working right now at 4 months. Don't worry about it, Ardell. The back pedals is working right now. He already learned how to run routes crisp. All right. No wasted movement on the routes. All right. You feel what I'm saying? We already getting there. Don't worry about it. You know what I mean? Pretty soon, you're gonna see a rundown vlog. It's gonna be training soon. Trust me.
You already got the track team set up for him.
Oh, yeah, bro. Hey. He already, I'm telling you, once his ass start running, I can already tell he's going to be one of those that just he don't stop running. I can tell. So I'm cherishing the time where he cannot move right now. I'm gonna
tell you right now, dog. Like I know that's what you want, but if he ends up not liking sports, don't get mad.
I'm gonna be I don't say that because I just saw a video before we get in anything. I just saw a video yesterday. My lady showed me, bro. This dude son was literally playing hide and seek while the basketball game was going. I mean, like this man is doing it while the basketball. He like that. I don't think we'd ever go back to the game. I think we'd take you out the team that day. That day we're taking you off the team. We're not doing that.
Yeah, man. I coach kids baseball. They're supposed to be playing tag in the outfield. I'm like,
see, hey. Now I ain't gonna be bad, bro. I was playing baseball when I was young. I was over there picking the grass on the outfield. That was me. It was a little boring. I had to get into football. You feel what I'm saying? I had to get into football. Yeah. We'll see what that is. But speaking of some news, right, that we got, right? Speaking of things that is present now, we finally got some dates on when training camp will be. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's good, man.
I ain't gonna lie. This is a nice little break, though. This is a nice little minute.
Yeah, dude, they got over a month, little over a month. Yeah,
I thought about that. I'm like, God dang, like they got all the way for a little over a month, like you said. I'm kind of mad because my damn vacation times definitely match up with this, so I'm definitely hot about that.
Well, you can't be mad about that, man. Yeah, that's perfect timing for you then.
No, real talk, real talk. But either way it goes, man, I'll run down to still be giving you that content in them times, man. But regardless of it, your boy got to get a break at some point.
Yoshi,
what's happening? What's Yoshi? What's up, man? What's happening? But yeah, man, July 22nd. I mean, like you said, this is a long ass time, though. I ain't gonna cap. And then we gotta wait until the 14th of August to see.
You know what I pray for in that month? Nobody gets arrested. Nobody gets hurt.
Correct. That's it. That's all I want, bro.
Like no unnecessary risks, motherfuckers. Like, come
just
on now.
Something clean, bro. Just clean. I mean,
yeah.
At the end of the day, bro, like you said, it's there be times where we do a training camp and we got to go over some bullshit. You know what I mean? Now it's like, oh, somebody just got arrested or
man,
somebody just did some dumb shit in training camp. But either way, bro, I don't want to talk about any of that this year. You feel what I'm saying? I just want a clean training camp. Health too, injury, no injury. Let's put it like that, bro. No injury.
Right. So he said right.
Yeah. But no injury, bro. Let's stay healthy, relatively healthy. We already got a couple injuries that we're working back from. So, talking about Christian Wilkins and things of that nature. Now, speaking of, I had a topic that just popped in my mind, right? And we're gonna talk about it right now, bro. Now, I know people, every time you say the name Christian Wilkins, people are like, ooh, don't say that. Don't say that. Don't say his name. You know what I mean? Or you say, oh, I might be a little worried. They're like, oh, man, don't worry about that, man. You doing too much, bro. You worried. If this man is not ready by July 22nd,
I don't think he will be.
Hey, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Everybody can spin it to me as much as you want. That's not good. It's not good. Bro, how much time is that, Cheeto? That's hella time.
I'll give you that much. It's not good, but also at the same time, it's not the end of the world.
Not the end of the world.
But it's not good.
Because where I get like that is like, bro, that means whatever setback, what up, Mike? What's the deal? And we talked about this too with my guy, Mike. But either way, I even said it to him. I'm like, whatever setback that Tashawn Reed was saying he had or whatever it was definitely that. If you talking about from last October to July, you not ready? Yeah. Come on, bro. Like that's a long ass time, regardless of however you want to slice it to me. Unless you tore something like major and you got to work your way back off that. That's the only way I see that type of time frame happen.
Well, it's called the Jones fracture. Is that what it's called? Right? Something like that. From what I know, but I've asked my girl, she's a nurse, so I've had her teach me up on this shit.
Okay. Right.
The important part is healing. That's the difficult part. Once it heals, he's good. But it's that line where you don't want to go too soon to make sure it's healed. So you want to make sure that sets properly. So you're kind of like, but I feel what you're saying though.
And from everything that I heard, the reason that there is a setback is because that exact reason is because he went too soon. He tried to work out too soon. And at that point, that's when whatever in the foot, you feel what I'm saying? Right. That's whatever in the foot started going awry. Maybe he broke the bolt or whatever it is, the screw. Man, Myra G, what's going on, man? What's happening? Appreciate you for being in the building. He has the screw in the foot. So now it's like he went too soon. For everything I'm hearing and from everything that I was told, bro, he went too soon. He did too much, too soon.
Really? Yeah.
And
that's what we didn't want, because remember, like he was in the boot, but then it was in the boot before the draft, and then he was there.
Right.
Yeah.
That's the problem, bro. And then that's why I get scared, because even knowing that, and I know some people are like, well, he can still be ready or whatever. But in knowing that, we're already cementing he's probably not gonna have that much of a training camp. You gotta think about that though. Right. And this is what this is where we got to dive deeper and just like scratch more than surface level. If he don't have more of a training camp, majority of fans are going to start asking at the beginning of the season, well, where the fuck is Christian Wilkins? Why is he not playing well?
Yeah.
We're telling you why he's not going to be playing. If he don't have a training camp, bro, that's why he's not going to be playing well at the beginning of the season. He's going to have to get his rhythm.
Hey, salute to my guy.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Yes, sir.
Memberships to the channel. Appreciate.
I just think he's got to have some type of camp, bro, in order for him to be ready.
So a star like him, right? He's already a star before. Right. Does he really need that much time in camp? I'm not saying that at all. Right.
Right.
But saying he gets there in August. Is it going to be rusty? I mean, you think about it now. Camp as it is way different anyway. We see it by the preseason games.
It is
different. These teams don't start to get warmed up till like week 3 or 4 now, because it's so different than it was before. But where I get like that is because if this was basketball, right? I really don't care, to be honest with you. If this is basketball, I really don't care, because I know there's a point where he can work himself back by himself and get ready to play in
not entire game shape, but he's basketball ready. You feel what I'm saying? Like you could work on that.
Mm-hmm.
He can't. The problem with this is he can't work on his game at all, especially with the injury. You feel what I'm saying? He can't work explosion. He can't work getting under people's pads. And then even like you said, the training camp is different. There's already limited physicality as it is. You feel what I'm saying? So especially with his position, he's got to be ready to get up in there and take that physicality and all that extra. So I don't know. You would hope.
I wouldn't like that if he started off the season on the
bro, that's bad. That's fucked up. You're pretty much taking this
automatically.
You're taking this year off, bro. You're taking this year off. Now, I'm not saying he's not going to play this year, but what I'm saying is you're not going to get the Christian Wilkins that you want this year if he starts off like that. This is not going to happen. Because then if he comes back, now I'll eat my words if he comes back and he's immediately like he was, right? You feel what I'm saying?
That's all I want.
Yeah. I just seeing this type of injury, right? And just we done been around football and seen this movie 1,000 times before, bro. It usually takes him a couple of weeks to get back into football shape if they haven't been doing shit.
Yeah. I think that's the part where it's going to be how much football shape is he in? If he is back in, how many plays can he be out there for? You know,
that's the problem.
He's going to be winded by the fourth quarter. You know, we're going to have to limit his snap count or something like that.
Man, we have to be very hopeful that JJ Pegues and Tonka Hemingway and Adam Butler and all them can do that job. Conditioning will take a little time, but Pete can roll 5D linemen and spell them. This can work. Yeah, this is the only thing.
Yeah,
we would have to have confidence in that rotation. That's the only problem. We have to have confidence in that rotation to do that. How many starter quality D linemen do we have? How many you think?
Quality? Well, see, it depends how you define quality.
Right.
You know, like quality is Raider fans because we glorify players when they wear our jersey, or quality is their like game changing type ability. You know, on that D line, Max. Kuntz showed it, but half a year. You know,
now we're only talking interior too. Like, is that the thing? If we're talking only interior,
it's Butler, Wilkins.
Yeah, because you don't know about JJ Pegues, and you don't know about Tonka Hemingway,
about Tonka, about Pegues, and
Luwalu is not probably a starter.
And I like him. I like what he did, but what I say he's quality, we don't know that yet.
No, I don't know about that.
Yeah.
Stop the run and not get pushed off the line. A couple. Yeah. I mean, I still don't know on Tonka and JJ yet. So we'll see about that. Luwalu, on the other hand, he wasn't bad last year, so I like that. That's quality.
Yeah, I did like him. Yeah.
So probably three if you're looking at it.
Mine needs to be my Spirit Airline alone, bro. That's how I go to games. You fly cheap, man. Spend more on the ticket, less on the airline.
Spirit finna have you seeing spirits in a minute, bro. I'm not fucking with Spirit at all, boy. Every time I see Spirit, either somebody fighting or the plane is malfunctioning. It's one of the two, bro. I'm not, and I can't do that. I cannot do that. Hey, so looking at it, right? We got all this. What's the training camp battles you probably looking forward to, right? To seeing.
Oh, off the top of my head right now, with the addition of him, is the linebacking core.
Okay.
You know, the linebacking core, see who's going to come out as the two top ones, right? Because they signed Roberts. They just signed that one dude from Cincy. You know, we brought in White. You know, what's he going to look like?
Right.
We brought in Jalen Smith too. You know, the older vet presence.
I forget about him. I do forget about him. I do.
What's Tommy gonna do? You know, is he gonna finally, you know, live up to what we was hearing that offseason about how he's got one on hand? So it's gonna be interesting to me is that battle at linebacker, how they're gonna shape up.
Yep,
that position works out of me, bro.
AKA Soul Plane. You know, real talk. What's going on, L11? Appreciate you for being here. Hardale says he looks like a tarantula sitting in them seats.
Oh, bro, he's 6'4", 225. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you can't take no spirit.
You can't get on no spirit.
You can't take no spirit, dog. Hell no. You can't even go to the bathroom with that motherfucker. It's over. It's done. For me, bro, I think the training camp battle that I am looking forward to is cornerback and receiver. Cornerback and receiver
is an interesting.
Yeah, bro. Cornerback for sure. Again, I seem to be the only one on the island. I don't give a damn. You know me, bro. I sit there and I'll look like the
solo on that bitch, dog.
Max, if anybody watched Game of Thrones and everybody seen Jon Snow and the Battle of the Bastards, that's me right now. When it comes to the cornerbacks and Ja'Cory Bennett. All right, at this point right now, I'm on the island by myself and saying I'm not cemented in thinking that he's just the starter. I'm just not putting it there, bro. I understand. Yes, we can say last year we did everything. Last year we did that. We also won 4 games last year. So at the end of the day, I can't sit here and say, "Oh yeah, bro, that's it." When we won 4 games last year and supposedly his best year, which it was his best year, and the first year I seen him, he wasn't that good. So like my thing is, I see 2 parallels, right? Last year, yes, it was good. But at the same time, I need to see if I need to see if that's the same thing. I need to see if he can maintains that success, number one. But at the same time, I do sit there and say that it's a new coaching staff. I always go back to that. New coaching staff, new coaches, and coaches that have preferences on what they like to see from their corners. You can call it what you want, right? You can call it what you want. Yeah. And I understand, right? From the fan perspective, you say like, okay, yeah, this dude was good last year, so automatically we should slot his ass in there now, right? Like, but at the same time, you have a coach that's had success with a certain archetype of player.
Yeah.
That's just one. And number two, again, bro, we all building a resume in here. Pete's new, John Spytek new, Ja'Cory Bennett new to them. I don't know you. You feel what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, bro, just like when you get a new manager at the job, we all building our resume together. I don't know what the fuck you've done before me, and I don't know what you gonna do or whatever the case in the next coming days, but we gonna figure it out. You feel what I'm saying? We just gonna figure it out. So as of right now, I just think they're figuring it out. I think he's gonna be in the battle with Eric Stokes. That's just me. Maybe Darren Porter,
the rookie. Who else is the other ones?
Maybe Porter, right? Porter. I just think one of them, he's gonna have to. He's gonna have to beat him out. He's gonna have to beat him out. That's just what it is. He's gonna have to solidify himself.
And I don't mind that because I think that's what I like about Pete and what they're bringing. Because even if the way you're saying is a battle, none of these positions are gonna be earned, right? They're gonna have to battle it out, and I like
that's it. That's it. Like because again, bro, and not one, and you can attest, right? Because we be talking about this every time, Cheeto. I never say Ja'Cory Bennett is trash. I just say he's got to finish the season. And I'm just not cemented as him being the number one starter and all that extra off of 1 year. Everybody be like, oh man, rundown's harsh or whatever. Dog, I'm like that with everybody. You could tell him how I was with Kuntz before he got this contract.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Bro, like I'm like that with everybody.
I was like, damn, I need to see more. Yeah.
Well, not 1 year, bro. 1 year ain't just gonna get it done for me. You feel what I'm saying? There's still more to prove.
Because he did it on the last half of the season. Yeah.
Exactly. So it's still more to prove for me. Like I again, we got to prove that you can get through the season, and then we have to see what was the real season. I mean, but I've been talking enough, man. I mean, how do you feel?
Man, I'm with you on the cornerback battle. I mean, I'm a big fan. I'm a fan of JB, so I'm gonna pull for him. I want him to make this team. I want him to have a role in this cornerback. I think he can. You know, Pete is a great coach. You've already heard in the interviews and the pressers with JB and with Pete. You know, Pete talks about the ball going after the ball. You know, JB loves that. JB talked about him working his way back in from injury. So I want to see once they start, you know, the 7-on-7, the more physical, or when they go against another team, right? When the 49ers in town, you know, what's that going to look like? How are you going to rotate him in there? But when it comes to, we haven't had size in a long time.
That's the problem.
We have size in a long time. So when you see the rookie, how big he is and his speed, you know, and the dudes they brought in, like Pete has a corner certain specific to fit. You got to be tall, you got to be big, got to be physical.
Yep.
Is JD gonna fit that? But I really hope that he does. It's gonna be an interesting battle to see who comes out of it. But like he said, I don't think he sucks. I don't think he's instantly the one that's gonna be missing out. From the get go.
No, but
we'll see once the battle start.
My thing just be like where people just automatically slot him in, and they're like, "Oh, he's just in there." I'm like,
dog, I showed you yesterday.
Yeah, I'm like, dog, you do realize you do realize that he's been there the whole fucking OTAs, and he has not been taking starting reps. Like he's been there the whole time, bro. So the fact that we're hearing Darian Porter and Eric Stokes, who just got here, right, say, "Oh man, they're taking the first team reps," that don't raise no antennas. And I know some people are like, "Well, he's working himself back from injury." Cheeto, you can tell me if I'm lying, bro.
I'm the one who tells you that. Yeah.
Look, we don't know. We didn't know shit about that shoulder until he went out there in the press conference and said that.
I did not know that it was that bad. Yeah.
So everybody all of a sudden using that excuse. Oh man, he's working himself back from injury. Dog, we didn't just find that shit out until a week ago.
Right.
We didn't know that.
I mean, I knew he was injured, but I didn't know it was that bad, that it was getting that bad that they were like, that's what shut him down.
That's what I'm saying. So if he never would have said that and he never would have gave that press conference, all of us would have sat here and not have thought anything of it. And it could have been something like that. But this to me, this is where that argument of he's working himself back from injury, like I that don't matter to me right now, bro. He been there the whole time. And if he didn't say that right now, the whole injury argument wouldn't be a whole goddamn discussion right now either.
Yeah. Man, I'm telling you, I don't hate to be hurt around you, big dog.
Bro, hey, nope. No, not when that's your job. Fuck out of here.
I don't want your job. The reason I've been gone because I twisted my ankle and be like, fuck, we need a replacement.
He lying. He lying. No way, bro. There's only so many times you get PTO until I gotta start getting that motherfucking inside. The job got to get the bread back at some point.
Speaking of PTO, Taddy brings up a good one, and it goes into the battles. I want to point out these things like I'm a little worried about May. 2 tight end sets, Mayer. Okay. Mayer hasn't improved much, and we don't have a lot of speed. If we don't have Tucker and Thornton out there, but they aren't reliable at this point, thoughts? So basically 2 points, a tight end situation. Big battle, right? Obviously, Brock is number 1.
Oh, there is no battle at tight end. I mean, I honestly feel this is just my opinion. I feel like we have one of the best tight end rooms in the league.
Right.
In the league. Like, and that's not being no Raider fan or whatever. I really do feel like that. Because we know Mayer, as long as he's wearing Raider colors, he's never being a starting tight end in the Raiders again, ever. Like as long as he's in these colors, we all know that. You feel what I'm saying? And that's not to say he's bad. That's just it's plain, simple, and fact, bro. As long as he's a Raider and Bowers is a Raider, Mayer will never start. So we understand that. But with them two on the field together, you could do so many things, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
Because if Mayer can play up to the potential that, first of all, I know Chris be down on him, bro, but I saw him coming out of Notre Dame. Fuck all that, bro.
Okay,
thank you. Is good, bro. That man is good. I don't care about none of that, bro. Coming out of Notre Dame, he was good. And I was excited when we got him. So either way, if he can get to that point, like you and I know he can be, bro, that means you can leave Mayer to be traditional tight end while you allow Bowers to kill everybody else out wide, which he really should be doing, to be honest with you.
You should.
So I think we have a good situation there. Now, as far as the receivers, I mean, what's your take on that?
Yeah, the thing with my receivers is as I think Tucker has to really prove his worth on this team, especially with the ones they drafted.
That's the one, bro.
I mean, he's fast. Well, we drafted a fast one and he's bigger than you. You know,
that's the one.
Like, well, what's that gonna look like?
That's the one.
So to me, it's gonna be you're gonna have to battle it out. I get now we have before. We didn't have a quarterback to throw to him. Now we got Geno.
Yeah, it's there now.
Give you the ball. So now I want you to go out there and prove to everyone what they said you were gonna be for us. You know, I know there were reports he was lined up on the outside.
Shout out to Ben. Shout out to Ben.
I like that very much because he's so small. But hey, I want to see what's going to come out of that wide receiver because we got some two good youngsters. You know, we drafted 2 good ones, so it's going to be interesting to see how they battle it out.
Man, bro. And that's the name right there, dog. That's the name right there with Trey Tucker. It's Trey Tucker and Dante Thornton, and kind of he articulated it well. Damn, I lost the damn prompt wherever it was. Where he had it? Taddy said it right here. He put it well, bro. Tucker and Thornton, because that's the battle I'm looking at when camp comes, right? And they can actually really get it in, bro. As far as we can have them both play, but if Trey is playing primarily on the outside, like you saying, bro, that's a battle for sure. Now he's gonna have to. The only way Trey can win that, to be honest with you, is if he's more reliable than Thornton. Yeah. And this is where the point comes with Taddy. And when I say that, this is what I illustrate. Coming out of college, people don't want to hear this, bro. I swear to God, people do not want to hear this. Your boy had an 11% drop rate, and I'm talking about Dante Thornton. That's bad. That's bad. No, that's shitty as fuck. Coming out of college, bro, and that's bad. So that was one of the problems I had. And I think I said it even when we drafted and we had our draft show TRS. I was like, you do be dropping the ball sometimes. So that's one of Trey, not all that secure with the football either. He be bumbling. You feel me? He be bumbling and stumbling and all that extra shit with the football too. So this is to me, it's gonna come down to who got the best hands, who got the best routes. That's what it's going to be.
Route running is another part. The route running.
Route running would be the thing. Because speed match, right? I mean, nobody's really winning that. They're both fast. Now, Thornton already has
the height.
The height. Now, where Trey can stake his claim and say, but I can block better, right? I can say I can run block better. So if that's the case, you always going to throw a receiver out there that can run block, especially when you just drafted a running back 6 overall. You're going to throw a motherfucker out there that can run block. So maybe you can stake the claim there. Who can catch better? Who going to run routes? That's my opinion.
Who going to make the most out of when the ball gets in their hands, too? Make plays, make people miss, and utilize that speed, utilize that athletic ability.
Yes, sir. Hey, shout out to AR. Gives a
what's good?
$5 holla. He says, hope you're ready to defend your 2-time title this Sunday. You'll have some pretty tough competition with Ben and Critique.
I sure will,
bro. You've been getting it in, bro. You've been doing your thing over there, man.
I like how they mix it up, though. They go from 80s, 90s, 2000 Raiders. So
that's fire. Shout out to everybody, man, that be doing their content during this downtime, bro. Shout out to all, pretty much all the Raider content creators that be getting it in, bro. This is a difficult time in content land when we talking about not trying to make clickbait shit or whatever the case, man. Salute to everybody that's making real content.
Commercials during your show, like I use this deodorant.
Yeah, you feel. Salute to everybody that's making that content, bro. Hey, we got our family in the building, man. What up, Chris?
What up, Chris? What's up, big dog?
Salute. I saw some more family. 805 in the building. What's going on, big 805? Salute.
Okay. Hey, Royals got a good one for you for the corner battle. He's like, I know you don't like it rundown, but Decam, it's the mold of the corner that Pete likes.
You know what? I'm trying to reserve my judgment on some of these players. Right? Like again, what I saw last year, dog, wasn't good. You feel what I'm saying? At this point, you letting Quentin Johnston get 200 yards on you.
Man, I still remember that. I think that's what bothers me about him.
I'm still weary. I might be able to put Baby Rundown out there 4 months, get busy. But either way, I will say you're right. You're right.
He does fit the mold. He does. Mold.
And I think I said, bro, if he in a perfect world, him and DeCameron Richardson and Darian Porter are your 2 starting corners in a perfect world. Because at that point, bro, they both big, they both fast, right? And they're young. So then they can grow together. Your boy's only in his second year, your boy's in his first year. That'd be perfect.
That'd be perfect. Grow up like that with a veteran corner under Pete Carroll.
Now you talking about creating that LOB. That's what you do when you have all these young motherfuckers growing together, right? And then you look at our cornerback room, both corners 6'2", 6'3", and you look at the safeties 6'3", 6'4", right? So big as hell. But
did you miss Myra's super? That's based on the corners.
No, I didn't.
Shout out to Myron.
There we go.
Holla, holla. Is anybody feeling some type of way we didn't get Jair Alexander?
No, ma'am. I'm good because we still got Jalen Ramsey on the board, baby.
You heard Rundown's spiel on injuries, right?
Hey,
so
dog.
Believe Jair was not one.
If we can sign, what he signed for $6 million? Actually, that's not that bad. It's not that bad. But number one, he's not what Pete likes, and number two, dog, we only gonna have him for he signed for probably $1 million a game. You feel what I'm saying? He probably only gonna play 6 games. So that motherfucker probably $1 million a game, dog. So don't worry about it. We'll be all right. We will be all right.
I'm getting there, Robert. I'm getting there, bro. I'm getting there.
I need Jalen Ramsey. I want Jalen Ramsey. That's what I want. Fuck that. Make the swing. Let me see, man.
Dude is a poor man, Trayvon's dig.
He's talking about Ja'Cory Bennett.
That's a good one. Oh man.
Take that as you will. Taddy says, I'm not saying he will start over Bowers for sure. Just saying the lack of speed in that set makes it predictable. Unless we have Tucker and Thornton, then we have speed, but not a proven wide receiver. The thing is, this offense ain't gonna be predicated on speed, man. I don't see this offense taking. Now we'll get our big chunks. I see that, but I don't see us. I see us more as a methodical offense, moving down the field at a nice pace. You feel what I'm saying? Running the ball
with Chip, because Chip's been doing some shit with these fools.
Right. Mm-hmm. So I don't see. Now we'll get our big chunks, but I don't see us being one of those offenses that's scoring 50-yard touchdowns every week. I don't see that.
Yeah. See, this is the other one we're ready for, right? Ramsey.
Facts. I'd rather pay more for Jalen, bro. I'm cool with that. Because guess what? You paying for what you get. He gonna play all 17 games. You pay for that. That's exactly. I don't give a damn about that.
I know I got a lot of shit for not being excited about the linebacker, but if we were to get Ramsey, I would be fucking excited.
All right, let's talk there. You said linebacker was gonna be a training camp battle. You're not all that high on the Jermaine Pratt signing.
No, I'm not. I'm not.
All right, let us know, man. Let us know. What's the deal, bro?
I just don't think he's the run stuffer people think he is. You know, I mean, me and you talked before the show. I think more of his thing is more on the pass defense. You know,
right.
I know you said you broke down some of the film. When I saw shout out to 805 and Chris, when I saw their show, I saw them break it down, and it was a lot of not wanting the smoke as a linebacker should. And I don't want that in my fucking linebacker.
You know what, man?
Come down. I want him to come down with some violence. You know
what, bro?
So
I tried to ignore your words last week because I was excited. I said, all right, I'm not listening to it, bro. But right. Shout out to my guy Mike. We watched the film today, man, and the episode will be posted tomorrow. Blunts and breakdowns. We got Elandon Roberts, Jermaine Pratt as the episode for tomorrow. We watching that film. Okay. But when you watch Elandon, right, you're like, oh yeah, that's what I'm looking for, right? That thump. But then the problem, I watched Jermaine Pratt, and against the pass, which I knew, right? Against the pass, I'm like, this is what we needed. Exactly. Because when you watch him drop into his zones and do all this extra, he's very good at it. Yes. Very good. And I'm telling you, bro, he's exactly what we needed. You're going to watch him in pass coverage. You're like, yeah, nobody else could have did this for real, the way he's doing. But, like, the problem is, like you said, against the run, dog, that shit Charmin soft. It's Charmin soft. I don't like it, bro. I don't like that shit. I don't like when my line, it gives me shades of Diablo. Bro, and you know me.
Thank you.
You know me, dog. I be having PTSD.
Post-traumatic. I always remember you and Chris watching that preseason game, and this motherfucker got locked up by the wide receiver.
Post-traumatic stress of Diablo. That's my PTSD right there. So every time I think of a linebacker, I don't want to be thinking of the divine Diablo. That's bad. When I was watching that, that's what I thought. I'm like, fuck, man. He waiting for the contact. He hitting it with the soft shoulder. You know what I mean? And all that extra. I'm like, I didn't like it. Personally, I didn't like it.
Is that true?
I don't know. When it came to Jeff and nobody else,
I know. When it came to Jeff, I ignored it.
I ignored it. When it comes to you, bro. No, it is true. It is true. But at the end of the day, this really didn't require everybody to be all up in arms and shit.
Right.
To be honest.
And I get it. I get why they got excited because it was an upgrade to an already poor linebacking force. So
yeah.
I get that part, but at the same time, it wasn't like, oh, like, you know, like if it Ramsey, I would be fucking ecstatic, dog, if we get Ramsey.
Yeah, that's a fact. I said it. I'm still at 8 wins, maybe 9. That's where I'm at for the season. Still there. But if we get Jalen Ramsey, I'm at 10. We better make the playoffs. Make the playoffs, dog, because this is a playoff team. If you get something like that, I think so. Enough veterans
on the back end.
Enough veterans for you to have experience, and enough guys that's been there before for you to have experience to at least get in, right? I'm not saying we're a Super Bowl squad, but it's enough experience on the squad that's had playoff time, you know. Now that Shador thing is real, but at the end of the day, I'm not really.
That's crazy.
I don't make him a villain.
Right. Shoot, what's his name? Is still playing after the shit he did last year? The receiver from the
Chiefs.
Yeah.
Didn't he? I thought he slapped somebody's mama or something. I don't know what he did, but either way, bro, this man should be definitely getting suspended. I don't know how Rashee Rice is playing, dog. He done had so many offenses already. But let's put it into, we're already talking about this kind of topic, and it makes sense to kind of transition to it. And this is a touchy subject, very touchy subject within the nation, but we're gonna talk about it. Henry Ruggs.
Ooh.
Yesterday, he was seen. He was seen, giving a speech at I don't know where it was, but he was talking about the incident and everything everything that happened. Now he was asked. Hold on. Okay, he was asked, would you return as a Raider if you were to be reinstated to the NFL? He said, in his words, I believe, why would I not?
Right.
So basically saying, yeah, if I was to come back, I need to be a Raider, or I would like to be a Raider, right? You would like to be. Obviously, you need blessings of hella people for that to happen. But where are you on that?
That's crazy because I didn't catch that part you brought up until after. The initial part I caught was him apologizing to the family for what happened. Verbally saying, how sorry he was and how dark time he was in making that dumb decision that he did has impacted them. So taking accountability for that part was huge for me, especially for a young kid like him. I mean, I remember when that went down, bro. So young, thinking like, oh my God, your life is over. Like, I can't believe this happened, as a young athlete, like, man. But seeing him go out there, I think it was another prison or something like that he was doing that at, right?
I believe
he was talking to other people or something like that to let them know about the impact your dumb choices can have on your life. So seeing that, but him saying that he would be willing to come back, and man, I'm for one of those that believe that we all sometimes get in trouble. Some of us got in trouble in the military, maybe ended up 21 days in correctional custody. We don't know. But hey, they're given a second chance. They can turn shit around, So if he's ready, he's willing. And if the league is willing to do it, I mean, there's so many other shit that goes down in this league where you wonder how the fuck they're still playing, that if he was given the chance, I wouldn't be mad at it. Yeah.
Hold on. Let me put this here. Let's put this. Because I'm gonna put the prompt so people know what's up.
Okay.
Real quick. I'm gonna be honest. I would be with it. I'd be with it. It's a touchy situation, bro, because obviously, obviously the family would have to be reminded of that as well. If they live in Vegas, right? He would be in Vegas.
That would be the thing. Yeah.
It would be there, right? And I know some people, no, well, what about her family? Well, what about that? My brain goes to, what about redeeming it, right? Like, what if he can redeem that?
The redemption part,
my immediate thought would be, like, how And there's never bringing, the woman back and her daughter.
Oh, no.
But how beautiful will it be if you could say he came back and gave back to the community while also, being on a team, whatever, but came back and actually changed lives in that process, being part of the community, being an example, right? Not on fixing what he did at the same time too. I mean, I would kind of like to see that, and there's many a times where athletes do something in a city and it's tragic or whatever. They end up going, maybe they get a second chance, but they go to another team, another city or whatever the case. Rarely do they return back to where the thing happened.
Yeah.
They never do, right? They all they go to another city and they go about their lives.
Yeah.
For me, bro, I would rather face it'd be more honorable seeing it faced head on and say, like, nah, bro, like I gotta go not only get my football career back, of course, and the team that drafted me, of course, and to say, all right, I gotta give them something, but at the same time saying, nah, that community put something into me, right? Hopefully, if they would accept it, maybe her family would accept some sort of apology face to face or anything that he
right.
But that would be my thought process to saying, like, I'm not gonna run from that. If I want to be reinstated, I'm gonna be reinstated where it's at and get that
head on. Right.
Get that mistake right. And it really, football, my new point. I'm not gonna go into, he owes the Raiders. No, he don't. He don't owe the Raiders. He can be reinstated and go somewhere else. But all the people that's like, no, fuck no, he should rot in jail or whatever the case. Like, nah, I don't believe that either. If the forces, like if Mark and them, and more importantly, if Mark and the woman's family says that they have no problem with that man playing, if they say that, then we are nobody to have an opinion on it.
Exactly. Yeah. But then again, it goes to, like, I guess, you said the team, what stand they're going to take. Because I think a while ago we were throwing the name out there like the enemy, right? But there's no way the Raiders get him because of what happened, and then the Raiders' history with supporting against domestic violence type shit. So, yeah. But I'm with you. You know what? You make a good point, bro. Instead of running to another city, it would be interesting to see it face head on and make a difference.
I've never really seen many people do that, bro. But at the end of the day, like, again, all of us can comment as much as we want, but real autonomy and powers that be go to Mark Davis, the ownership group, and that woman's family. That's who has the power, bro. If that woman's family comes out and says, we accept that apology, as much as it hurts, we accept it. I don't know about forgive, but maybe they forgive, right? And say, you know what, it would be okay. Not saying whatever, but yeah, I wouldn't have a problem with this man playing here anymore. If that woman's family said that, bro, none of us should have an opinion at that point. Then it is what it is. It is what it is.
Or maybe him advocating for like some anti-drunk driving organization and shit like that. Shit like that to give back, not just come back. Oh, I'm gonna make millions now.
That's what I'm saying, bro. And look. Because we could talk about him getting signed to the team all we want, what he would bring to the team all we want, right? Because, of course, you look at that speed and what we would have, it'd be different. But like you're saying, bro, the importance of rectifying the mistake.
Yeah, that would be the main thing for me.
Bro, can you imagine this man comes back and starts hella foundations for drunk driving in Vegas and wants to be that example? That's beautiful. That's the type of shit that we all want to see, right? From people that make mistakes. We can't sit here and say, and even so, like, everybody that has a mistake, unless it's there are certain mistakes that you live with. But either way, right? Still, with this right here, it's like I feel like there should be a chance to rectify that. There should be a chance to rectify.
Give him the chance to make it. Like, obviously, you said you're not going to be able to bring the person back. So there's so much you can do, but do something when it comes to that. Yeah.
Now, a lot of people were saying a part of his money should go to the family. Maybe some of it already has. We're like, we don't know that. We have zero clue about that. But like Cheeto was saying, and kind of what you're touching on, L11, if he's going to get reinstated into the league, I don't want to see him go to, let's just put, for example, he goes to Green Bay, right? Because Josh Jacobs is there and that's his guy or whatever the case. And he ends up doing well there, making a lot of money, whatever the case. But what realistically, he just got his football shit back. right? Like he just got his football redemption back. It means more, bro. If you were to take that money that you make and it's like, all right, bro, I'm investing it back into the community that I feel that I made take a negative hit.
Taken from, exactly. Yeah.
That's it. And it's, of course it can do we can all say that the positive shit about the football player. Of course, it is what it is. But I'd like to see redemption in that way, bro. Let's not run from that. Murder one is rot in jail. Ruggs did wrong, but he's not cold-blooded. There is a difference. There is a difference, bro. There is a difference. Now, of course, like Cheeto and I said, you can't bring the woman back. There's no way, right? The mistake is a mistake. But
it is a hard subject speech, though.
It is. And I was on the fence of even talking about it because you know how we get as Raider fans and things of that nature.
Yeah.
Try to be as respectful as possible to the situation that happened. But for him, bro, we didn't see no trouble before this, right? It wasn't no trouble before this.
No, never. I mean, and I think that's the crazy part because you never heard nothing out of Alabama,
right?
But then again, you know how college football can be. We might not have heard it, but doesn't mean something was going on either.
Oh, for sure.
They be hiding shit. So yeah,
for sure, they definitely do. But looking at it, bro, it's like, all the people that came out and said this dude is actually a good dude. He's quiet, and even listening. I know I don't know. You probably heard it too, and maybe I could play some of the clip if people ain't seen it either. But he said, from his thing yesterday, he said he wasn't even a big alcohol drinker before he got into the league.
Yeah, I
saw
that.
So you got to understand, bro. Like, keep in mind, right? Just for example, I don't drink liquor like that. I don't drink liquor like that. But at the same time, bro, there could be some times where maybe I'm right. I might be running for some shit. I might be feeling a certain type of way. You see me drinking a little too much. You're like, wait, you know what I mean? Shit's changing from you, bro. Why is shit changing from you? And at that point, it looked like that was what was going on with him. It looked like the fame was getting a little too much. She was getting a little too much. Shit start to change, right? Like, all right, maybe I could drink and do these things and mask my pain or mask how I feel this way. And at the same time, it's never right, but that seemed like some of what was going on with him with there.
Yeah. And you've heard other players, the ones who have stopped or are sober now, share that's why they stopped. Because they were running from something. They were hiding on some shit, Max said it the other day when he was on with Manziel. Manziel has said it before when he was on his little binge,
A lot of them,
A lot of them, yeah. Mm-hmm.
It gets like that, bro, especially with people that don't like the fame, don't like that attention shit, right? Like
Myra. Leo don't find me on this, but rugged would have never happened in Oakland. Youngsters who never had a fat bag in Vegas.
I don't know, Myra. As I recall, motherfuckers were still getting arrested when we was in Oakland. So I don't know, bro. Hey, we still had trouble with the law. You say all you wanted. You say all you wanted, but we still had trouble with the law in Oakland. So hey, regardless of it, if he repents and is sincere, he deserves a second chance. That's just the way I see the world and us. I do feel terrible for the victim's family, but both things can be true. I agree. I would, we can't force it. And of course, you never know what happens. But if the family and him come to some type of reconciliation, he can, and they end up, becoming cool or whatever the case, that'd be beautiful to see, man. That would actually be nice to see.
It would. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Especially in these times, bro. Like in these times of like, you see division everywhere. It's like, bro, you turn the fucking news on. This motherfucker's fighting this motherfucker. You go on Twitter. This motherfucker's fighting this motherfucker. You go on Raider Twitter. This dude's calling this dude an idiot. I mean, it's nobody gets along. Fuck. Like everybody.
New rap song. Oh, he's talking shit about something.
Damn, bro. Yeah. This here. You can't even be a Raider content creator and have chill shit, bro. It's over. So at the end of the day, bro, like I would like to see some sort of positivity somewhere. You feel what I'm saying? Something. Ain't shit been positive in these streets lately at all. It's beef everywhere.
Yeah. But Myra, it wasn't just the DUI. It was the fact that he killed someone. You know what I mean? I get DUIs going to happen regardless. Vegas is known for being cracking down harder on DUIs, period.
Oh, facts.
Shit, when you go to Vegas, there's billboard signs that tell you, you got pulled over for a DUI. I called this number. Like, that's how bad they go looking for people that are drinking and driving, and with reason. It's Vegas.
Yeah, you got to do that. You got to do that. You be dumb not to. Honestly. And shout out to my Vegas folks, man. I will be there next month. So any of my Vegas people that's out there.
That's where you're going for your vacation?
First place. I got 2. Actually, I got 3 lined up. I got to go there. Then we finna go, take a little trip to Diego. Then I got to go back to Georgia to see, baby Rundown's grandma.
Oh, okay.
We got to do a whole bunch of shit. Yeah, I want to. I haven't done it yet. I've only been to the stadium once.
Bro, we're on like what, year 5, 4 with the stadium?
I know.
Yeah.
Kind of want to, but I need to see what's going down at that time. Okay. But now, I mean, yeah, for me, bro, I'm with it. Redemption story. Let's see what goes down. You know what I mean? If it's gonna take a whole year for him to get reinstated, so by this time next year, we might be having the same conversation.
Yeah.
Yo, I ain't gonna cap, bro. I don't know if you've seen this. There was some wild shit going on in Vegas the other day.
The YouTubers.
Yes, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, people be laughing at me, but that's why I be telling people I remain a little mysterious on this YouTube shit. I don't need no weird shit going down, bro. I talk too much shit. I already know what happens, bro. Right. So I don't need no crazy motherfucker coming up to me while I'm with my family and giving them traumatization. Right. I don't need that. I do not need that.
And just real quick with Jay said they got a free pickup service. Guys can get picked up anytime 24/7. Bro, we did too in the military. That never stopped motherfuckers from not using it though. No, when you're young, you're dumb. Who knows what's going on? Like using that thing is the last thing you think about. You know
Sad
what I mean?
to say, I put it out there shit in college, bro. Multiple times I drove under the influence when probably should not have. And I'm talking about under the influence through one of them. We talking about Kansas now, right? One of them small ass 1 lanes, no lights on the side. You feel what I'm saying? No street lights, and it's snowing. So obviously, right there could have been some times run down here, but we all make dumbass decisions when it's time, bro. Now looking back at it, that was pretty stupid, but here we are.
Yeah. Oh hell yeah, bro! No times laughing the next day, like, bro, who drove? How did we get home?
Yes. 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 And we've all been through the nights. Don't nobody up in here lie, bro. Don't lie. We've all been through that. So it's just we were fortunate enough not to have made that mistake. Right. So we got to keep it there. Yeah, hey, you feel me, bro? People be weird out here, bro. I don't need nobody touching me on my shoulder. I'm gonna tell you right now, bro. Don't touch me on my shoulder talking about, are you run down? That's gonna get your ass socked. Don't do it. It's gonna get you fucked up. Don't do it, bro. I'm already weary. Bro.
Oh shit! Weary. Are you serious?
Hey, tell him if I'm lying, bro. I'm not doing no meet and greets. I be weary about that shit, bro. Because
the number of times I've invited Rundown to come out with me to one of these things, and he's like, "Oh, I'm good, bro."
It get weird, bro. That shit get weird, bro. I don't do meet and greets. I don't got no time. I talk too much shit, and I know there's too many weirdos out there, bro. That combination don't mix. that combination don't mix. I fuck around. You feel me? Hey, look. Oh shit. I fuck around. See, Dustin outside in some fucking dusty shoulder pads and shit. And I'm gonna have to back up. Hey, Dustin be saying he got to line it up with everybody every time he get mad. He said line it up with the pads, bro. I'm trying to figure out where he.
Oh yeah, line it up with the pads. You're right. Let's line up
with the pads, bro.
We're gonna Oklahoma drill this shit.
Yeah, watch out, bro. You feel what I'm saying? That boy finna take his 13-year-old's pad set. Get right with you. Don't worry about it. Nada has some. Hey, bro, this man. Hey, Jason, what is this profile picture? What the hell is this?
Man, you know what these dudes half the time it's like, dude,
this profile
jalapeno.
I swear I saw Mitchell Rand's on his profile picture like not too long ago too. So
I think I did too. Was it his?
This man's tweaking today. Yeah, this man's tweaking today, dog. Hey, shout out Chili in the building, man. What's the deal, bro?
Yeah, what's good, Chili? What's good?
So yeah, bro. I mean, for me, I'm cool with the Rugs returning. You know, it's a year from now, but you know, we talked about it. It's a touchy subject, but I'd have him return.
Yeah.
So for me, man, let's talk about something that's real pressing with the nation right now, bro. Everybody knows it. The biggest training camp battle. No,
we were just watching those videos the other day in the chat, remember?
That's why this shit is so fucking funny. We was just watching this shit. Yeah, bro, this shit hilarious. But
that was funny, bro.
Battle of them all, bro. You know what time it is, bro. Gino out here throwing too many interceptions, dog. Throwing too many. We gonna be regulated to watch Captain O'Connell throughout the season, bro. Steer the ship. How you feeling, man? I mean, I heard from what I heard, right? And these are credible sources. They said, man, O'Connell, he dicing these motherfuckers up out there, man. 3rd string, 4th string, practice squad. Don't matter. Dicing them up. Killing these motherfuckers. And your boy throwing too many picks in OTAs. That's what I'm hearing. Gino throwing too many picks in OTAs, man. I mean, what's your thought process on this, man?
Man, I get we have players that we like, but there was a reason this man was traded for, signed, and brought here. Okay?
Dog, that shit is wild. It's like people just have I say it all the time. They got very short memories. It's like we didn't see Tom Brady.
You know what? Not even they got selective memories. Because they'll pick the 1 or 2 games where he was like, oh my God, he could have won this. Could have won it.
Better stats than Josh Allen. We got real selective memory. We heard Tom Brady say to the world, to the nation, yeah, I'm watching film of our whole squad. I'm watching film of our quarterbacks to find out what we have. The very next day, these motherfuckers was on the phone with Seattle. Yeah. Oh, well, how much you want for Gino, bro? How much? Because we ain't got it over here, dog. I'm telling you right now, dog, stop it. I know we all got our players that we like and shit like that. You know, it is what it is, bro. But sometimes we got to learn when to give up the battle. That's it. You got to learn when to give up the battle, bro.
Now, if you want to sit here and like campaign for your guy, go ahead. Do that.
Oh, yeah.
Do that.
Yeah.
You don't sit back here and make everybody think that there really is a quarterback controversy with the Raiders. Like, because there isn't.
Now, if you want to sit here and say, right, because it's the thing, bro, I'd be fair. If you want to sit here, and I told homie this too. I told this to his face. If you want to sit there and say O'Connell ain't got a fair shake, if you want to say he didn't get the proper development to maybe say like, all right, let's see what we have. Sure, you have a point. There's a point, right? Because we can say, bro, there's so many coaching staffs and blah blah blah, blase about everything, the scheme and all that when it comes with the Raiders, right? When you get drafted with the Raiders, all the bullshit that comes with it.
Retooling an O-line, bringing in a piece of offensive coordinator. Yeah.
Come on, bro. You know, first year head coach, all the extra shit, whatever, bro.
Yeah.
So yeah, you got a point with that. It's definitely a point with that. But where we know and where the football intellect starts going down is like, you cannot sit there and tell me that Aiden O'Connell and Geno Smith are the same archetype of quarterback. They're not.
No way. Not at all.
They're not even on. They're not on the same level, bro. They're not on the same fucking level. Like certain content creators and other content creators. It's just levels to the shit. You feel what I'm saying? It's just levels to it, bro.
I mean, even like Allen, Mahomes, all them. Wasn't Geno like rated number 1 in accuracy out of all these dudes?
Yeah, like for sure.
And I get it. Geno had a shaky ass start. I used to laugh when I used to see the Jets play with Geno year 2. You know?
Yeah, exactly. I used to laugh like a motherfucker, bro. But now it's like you look at it, and you look at the film. And there's multiple times I've watched Geno film as well, right? Especially since we signed him. It's not even a debate. It's not even a debate, dog. He's a better quarterback. How much better? How can we do? Now, AJ, don't let me find out you out here eating nuggets in public, dog. Don't let me find this shit out, dog.
I think that's how they eat them in New Mexico.
Oh, no. The New Mexico special, dog. We out here eating. Oh, man. Facts, Myra. I can't. Yeah, no Diddy. But you know what it is, bro. We eat traditional wings. All right.
Bone in the fire. He goes both ways.
Nah, dog. There's only 2 wings I know. It's the one with the drumstick in the flat, and the one that look like that they sell at, that they sell at the black hood stores, bro. You know exactly what I'm talking about. If you know, you know. Those are the only wings I know. That's it.
The one that says fried chicken out front.
You feel what I'm saying, bro? They sell it, and when they say that, and you tell them to give you a wing, they give you 6 pieces of that big shit like that, and then that's it.
We had a fried chicken
spot. Everybody know. Everybody, you been in the hood long enough.
The Raiders just need a free safety.
Maybe not, but I can see why he says it.
Yeah,
because I've been sitting here saying that I don't know if Justin Simmons, because I just saw his name. I don't know if Isaiah Palamau and Jeremy Chin can be center field safeties. Hold on.
Hey, you don't think Chin can cover that spot?
He's more of a linebacker type of safety.
The roaming type, closer down to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah. Hold on, I'm gonna be right back. We getting ready to end the show off real quick, ladies and gentlemen. But I hear Baby Rundown saying he want to join the party. So give me 1 second.
He said, "At the end of the day, chicken is chicken." Come on, L11. You can't be serious, bro. Chicken is not chicken. There you go. See, Myra knows which one. Hell yeah, run the $30 East Oakland meat pack and turkey chops and cheap ribs. See, now that I do remember that shit in Oakland. I do remember those spots. Those spots were fire. Yeah, see, there you go. Okay. Drum with the bone in, right? Bone in, right, Jay? Not boneless. I think Myra, I don't think he knows about your whole fucking boneless wing thing. Yeah. It's like a whole thing that we started a few years back now, Myra, that we started that shit.
Yes.
Hey, look who's here.
Yeah, what up, peoples? What's the deal? Hey, boy, he be staring at my every word. I swear. L11, this is a very dangerous sentence. No, the hell it is not.
That's what I was saying. Chicken is not chicken.
Chicken is not chicken, dog. You go to some places, they serving squirrel ankle. So I tell you that right now. They are not serving chicken in some of these places.
Liquor store chicken.
Liquor store chicken. That crispy, crunchy. All right, now people know what the fuck we talking about, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, that boneless wings movement been here for some years. Damn.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Yeah.
Woo-wee.
I started that in our chat.
Yeah, we've been doing this shit for a minute. This shit for a minute. His dumbass cut up a jalapeno, then went and took a piss. You can figure out the rest. Oh, he talked about Jason Downs. That's why Jason got the jalapeno on his shit.
Yeah.
Okay, makes sense. Dre for show in the building. What's the deal, bro?
Good, bro.
Man, shout out to everybody in the building, bro. We appreciate y'all. Trade for Jalen Ramsey, signing Justin Simmons. I fear you only getting one of those, but
that's maybe because he's a veteran, so he doesn't want to go through camp. But I'm surprised that Simmons hasn't been signed or picked up somewhere else.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey. Yeah. You know what, bro? I'm gonna bring him on stage because I don't give a fuck. I don't have a problem with it. But I'm gonna be honest with you. All right. We can do something.
Oh, this fool.
Look, I'm gonna say this right now, dog. Okay. I don't have a problem with this dude. But if y'all letting Buddy out here sow any type of beef, you see this man's profile picture. This man got Phillip fucking Rivers on there, bro. Are you serious, bro? Leave this man alone, bro. If he wants to be in the chat and he ain't saying no weird shit, let him be in the chat and talk to himself, man. And that go for all my people in the chat too, bro. This man is a professional troll, bro. He's doing his job.
That's what he does. He's doing his job. Actually, he's good at his job if that's his job.
Real talk, he's good at his job, bro. Don't let this man bait you, bro. Whatever this man is saying don't make no sense. And if you really look at what he's saying, it really don't be making no sense either. So let him be in the comments, man. Let him enjoy yourself, man. You want to kind of be part of the nation, troll.
Only him and one other person out there was a Charger fan. He needs friends.
You know what I'm saying, bro? He looking for friends, bro. He did what it is. Plus, hey, if you monetize, you helping your monetization. So don't even trip about it. Don't even trip about it.
He said, just another child of
No, real talk.
He might be real talk.
Philip got a whole ass basketball squad. Now he damn near got a whole 11 for a football team, bro.
He almost got a whole ass football team.
No, for real. For real.
Yeah.
Real talk.
The short one. Yes.
Yeah. That's I guess. At the end of the day, bro, ain't no skin off my back. He ain't saying nothing disrespectful. It is what it is. And I think somebody said it. I think it was Ben over the weekend. And I 100% agree with this, bro. I think more Raider people and even content creators probably got to take this. Saying, if you're a fan of another team and you're saying fuck the Raiders, that's not disrespectful. It's not. I'm just keeping it a bean. Like, we come on here and say fuck the Chiefs and all that.
We got pissed and we said fuck this team, right?
We come on here and say fuck the Chiefs, Chargers, and Broncos all the time. What do you mean? Like, that's not disrespectful. Saying fuck the Raiders ain't disrespectful. Now, if he get to saying some personal shit, that's different.
Yeah, he talks about your family. That's different. I get it. Yeah.
Hey, Jay ain't playing, bro.
No. Him or Jeff. Yeah.
You need to tell me the story after we get up off of here, bro.
Yeah,
I need to know exactly what was said. I definitely need to know what the fuck he said. But either way it go, bro, we appreciate all the Raider fans that's in this motherfucker. We love y'all, right? He can't, bro, because they all in the same boat.
He does. I wonder if he only chose Raider pages.
Well, they all in the same boat. You know what I mean? They can't do that. It's their month this week, or this their month this month. So we let them rock. Either way it goes, bro. We appreciate everybody in the building, right? You rocking with us here on State of the Nation. We had a nice little crowd today, man. We did for an impromptu Wednesday, yeah. Yeah, you feel me? You know, obviously Cheeto and I, we gonna continue to do our State of the Nations. We more random with this one. But State of the Nation, we're gonna try to do that when there's a lot of things to talk about in the nation, big topics to talk about, even hard topics like the Henry Ruggs one, man. We might need to touch on. So definitely, we will continue to give you this show right here. Continue to try to go live on Tuesdays. That's the day. But anything you wanna say before we get on out of here?
No, man. Just make sure I'll be back on in like 40 minutes with the connection. Today is Wednesday. So the Raider Nation connection will be on today at 7. My boy Jeff, my boy Jay. I think Nate's joining us today. His birthday week is over. So that motherfucker needs to come back to work off vacation to bring his ass back to the show.
Fact. That's a fact. I was looking for where my boy LV at, man, seeing where he was at. Everybody else. So I know we got the connection tonight. I know you said when the Puto Raider podcast, man. When we rocking with that?
Oh, Monday we'll be back.
Okay, all right.
I know boys. I'll get the guys, the fellas all together. We'll be back on Monday for sure. Yeah.
Okay, so you already know the deal. As for me, this is usually the rundown. Today at Wednesdays 5:00, but obviously had to join it up with my guy Cheeto, man. Give y'all some no more breaks for Nate. I'm fucking weak. Hey, yeah, Nate over here taking a break, bro. Nah. He has to have the rite of passage when you doing this content shit. On the month of June and July, your ass got to be streaming. You got to figure that's the rite of passage. That's how you know you in this content.
You know what, though? I'll say this to Nate because we always give him shit about it. But Nate out there just living, bro. He's living. He sent me a video. He was seeing Cypress Hill. He goes, I know who these are. So I'm like, man, dude, go live, bro. You young.
Yeah. He's doing his thing. Definitely here. When he get back though, I'm on him. He gotta go through the rite of passage, right? When you gotta sitting here in the month of June as a creator, you trying to figure out what the fuck your video gonna be about maybe 10 minutes before you go live. So you
right. There you go. Nate has a life, so Cal. There you go.
Nate has a life. I'm regulated right now to the house, goddammit. There's nothing I can do it, all right? Y'all keep it a bean. Rundown be living outside of this under a different alias. Let's just put it like that. That's it. But till then, bro, you already know what it is. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. We appreciate everybody up in this mug. Hit it on both channels as well. We'll try to go live next week. And Blunts and Breakdowns tomorrow. Blunts and Breakdowns with my guy Mike. We watching Jermaine Tuesday.
He's traveling.
Yeah, he's traveling. So
ain't doing it on Nokia. I'm not going live on a Nokia phone.
Bro, this man, I'm not doing that anymore. I'm not doing it. And then he want me to do restream while he on the phone. That shit ain't gonna work, bro. That shit's not gonna
Yeah,
work.
no, I feel you. Yeah.
So
I know how he is already.
yeah. So love everybody, man. Hit the like button. See you for Blunts and Breakdowns tomorrow as we watch Atlanta Roberts and then we watch Jermaine Pratt, and then see you on Saturday for Good Morning Raiders with Jay. And then
Yeah,
we
I gotta watch y'all's breakdown. I'll check that in tomorrow.
Yes, sir. Then we got Big Mike on Saturday, man. So appreciate everybody. Till then, we will see y'all next time.